What's up everybody, it's Kelsee Briana J here with a review, a tutorial, and swatches using the new Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2 eyeshadow palette. And I know I was not going to purchase this palette, but Muse Beauty Pro reached out to me and asked me if I wanted to try the palette, and they were willing to send it to me, so I'm like, me? Little me? Thank you so much to them. I'm so appreciative that you all thought of me. As many of you all may remember, I did a video using the original Viseart Grande Pro Volume 1 eyeshadow palette, and this palette was so beautiful. It was a collector's piece. I got mine directly from Muse Beauty Pro. I still love this palette. I think that it is absolutely stunning. It is an all matte eyeshadow palette. Viseart makes some of my absolute favorite matte eyeshadows in the game. So the follow-up to Volume 1 is Volume 2. It comes in this protective sleeve, super nice packaging. I love the packaging, and the palette slides out and you're presented with the palette. The packaging is so dope. It comes with a mirror here, and then it has a plastic slip cover. Here are the eyeshadows. Huge palette, so many different colors and different finishes. Let me go over this palette with you all because it is arranged in a particular manner. The palette is arranged in columns. So this is column 1, column 2, and so forth. So this first column contains crystalline highlighters, and these are sheer satin coverage with a crystal finish. This second column has prismatic metallics. These are medium coverage with a prismatic finish. This third column, which is my favorite column, has the chromatic foils. These are described as being full coverage with a foiled finish. This fourth column are the Luxe Metallics, and these are full coverage, and these are described as having a velvet finish. The fifth column are called Celestial Duochromes, and these are sheer / medium coverage, and they have a dual reflective finish. And the sixth and last column are described as glittering toppers, and these are medium / full coverage, and it says that these are a glitter finish, and it has a note to use these with a mixing medium for the best results. I will insert swatches of the eyeshadows. I will insert them column by column, and then I actually went ahead and did them row by row just because I think that the colors coordinate on each row. So I want you guys to get the full impact on how the eyeshadow palette looks. This palette retails for $175. It is available on musebeauty.pro. I will have that linked down in the description box for you all to be able to find it. It is limited edition. If you purchase it on their website, you are limited to only buying 2 of these palettes. The description of this palette states that it is introducing the ultimate makeup collector's obsession, the Viseart Grande Pro Volume 2. This latest edition, curated by Alphonse Wiebelt in Viseart, embodies 30 shimmering textured shades ideal for accenting, highlighting, and creating striking reflective beauty. So in this palette, there are 6 new formulas that they took 2 years to curate. It says that their new formulas feature new pigment technology and prismatic glitters. All new formulations, so I'm very excited to try this palette with you all. But because this is an all shimmery eyeshadow palette, I did go in with the Grande Pro Volume 1 palette just to give somewhat of a base look for my eyeshadow. You'll see what eyeshadows I used, and I'll walk you through step by step through the look. So let's go ahead and cut into that, and then I will meet you back here and give you all my final thoughts on this palette. So let's start off with the Volume 1 palette. I'm going to take my NARS number 42 blending brush and go into this color with a little bit of this color. Let's mix them together and use that to set all over my eyelid. So just all over. Same brush, and I'm going to dip into this color. Let's put that in the crease. Same brush, and I'm going to come all the way down to this color. Move down onto the crease, and let's apply that purple. It's like a really light, dusty type purple, but this is going to be our crease color. It's going to be a part of that transition as well. Same brush, I'm just going to move on to this color. Let's pack that on the outer crease and bring it up towards the crease. So the outer crease on the lid, let's deposit the bulk of that color and then blend it upwards. Same brush, I'm going to dip into this color and deepen it up one more time right on this outer V. I may want to go in with a smaller brush. Actually going to switch to a MAC 217 brush with this color just to get it a little bit more concentrated. I'm going to focus this right on the outer crease. Now let's move into the Volume 2 palette. So I have a flat shader brush. This is a MAC 242 brush. I am going to dip first into this color. This one is in the first column and it is in the 1, 2, 3, 4th row. I am going to take this and pat this on my inner corners. This is an icy holographic blue shade. Next, I'm going to go in with this color. And this is like a duochromed color. It's blue brown like. And I'm going to take this right next to that blue shade and blend it on the lid. I'm going to take it up to the crease, just right on the edge of it to make sure that it blends. And I'm going to leave a little bit of space open on the lid, but I do want to make this color pretty prominent without covering up any of the other colors. So I'm just going to tap this on to build it up and make it opaque. In my package, they actually sent me some mixing medium. So I am going to take this and use it with this eyeshadow because I feel like it will smooth it out and make it more opaque. So I'm going to take a few drops of this mixing medium. Taking that, I'm going to dip into the eyeshadow directly because it flakes up a bit, and then mix a little bit in with the mixing medium. Yes, that's giving me a more opaque eyeshadow. And it's smoother, it doesn't flake off as much. So I'm just going to press that. The mixing medium definitely helped make that pigment pop. So now I'm going to take the same brush in this color. And I'm going to pat that right next to this. Okay, so this is going on really pigmented with no mixing medium or any hydration. And I'm just going to build this up and make sure to blend it. So I actually am going to go in with the pencil brush. They sent me this brush. This is the Esom S31 pencil brush, and I'm going to go in with this silver shade. I am going to pack that on my inner corners, and then I'm going to take this on the lower inner corner as well. Let's go back with this purple, and very carefully I'm going to put this on the middle. I'm going to lastly go in with this color, and very carefully I'm going to press this color on the lower lash line and connect it to the top. And here's the final look. Final thoughts. I like my look that I created. I think that it's very pretty. I think it's a necessity to have a mixing medium or glitter glue or even some Fix Plus to use with certain columns of this eyeshadow palette. These two columns in the middle are the most smoothly pigmented. This one is pretty smoothly pigmented, but like the description says, it is sheer. This column is chunkier, this column is chunkier, and this column is chunkier. And as a result of that, you are going to need an additional adhesive to be able to smooth it out, to not have so much fallout. I used the sticky base today. I use the Tarte Shape Tape. I use that quite often when I'm doing my eyeshadow nowadays. The biggest plus for this palette for me is the color selection. I think these colors are fun. But if you're a fan of Viseart eyeshadows, or if you collect their palettes, I will say that these are the best shimmer eyeshadows that they have done yet. These are the most pigmented that I've seen from them, and I've tried a good amount of their Theory palettes as well as their shimmery eyeshadow palettes. I tend to go towards their matte eyeshadows, but these are their most superior shimmer eyeshadows eyeshadows that I have tried from the brand. Again, thank you so much to Muse Beauty Pro for thinking of me and sending me this palette. I really am appreciative of that. If you haven't visited their website, make sure you head over there. They have a lot of different products. Also, make sure you subscribe on my channel. That way you guys don't miss out on any videos that I upload. And I will check you all in my very next one. Smooches. Bye.